Hey, this is the Make Sense Again America, where everything I say makes absolute sense. Once again, this is going to make sense. Here comes story time. I was at home, and I'm with my 7-year-old kid. Now, he's going to be a somebody. I have to make him somebody. Pretty intelligent kid. He is 7 years old. He can read at an 8th grade level. He loves to read. He always says, Dad, give me another word. Dad, give me another word. And I give him big words. And he doesn't spell them successfully, but he's like on the mark, The K sounds like a C, the C sounds like an S, but he does it. And so it's impressive. But a lot of them, he does nail it. So anyways, he's not lucky like you black folks where you can, keep your slave genetics and you can be drafted and, go to the NBA or the NFL. I got to watch every year how these 19-year-old, 22-year-olds can buy a house for their mama. That's awesome though. I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying you guys are lucky to be black in America. So, not all black men go to the NFL, but all that go to the NFL are black. Yes, I said it. So, having said that, he's got to do it the hard way, but he's going to do it. And he will be a somebody, you'll see. But anyway, we're watching TV. He's got a little break time, and we're watching Garfield. And as he's enjoying Garfield, I'm enjoying it because I haven't seen Garfield in a long time, but I'm watching this dog. His name is Odie, and I remember Odie. I'm like, hey, it's Odie. And Odie's a stupid dog with his tongue out. This is a stupid dog. Garfield tells him, hey, Odie, go ahead and jump in the garbage disposal. And there's Odie, willing to please. Will jump in, no questions asked. Tongue out, eyes open, everything. Stupid dog. Hey, Odie, go play on the freeway. There's Odie's dumb ass. Almost getting hit by a Toyota Camry, but that's Odie. Willing to please, ready to just do whatever Garfield tells him to do. And there's Odie's dumb ass, running in the park, and Garfield just walks away. He's like, eyes calm, game face. He just walks away, goes home, eats his lasagna, and doesn't give a shit about Odie. Odie's stupid because Odie's just still, hey, where did everybody go? Oh, well, I'm still going to keep playing. I was told to play in the park, and I'm playing in the park. Doesn't have no idea that he just got abandoned. There's the dog pound. The dog pound got a hold of Odie. Now everybody's worried about Odie, everybody but Garfield. And the dumb dog goes back home because he has a license on his chest. So he goes back home successfully. End of the episode. On to the next one. Odie, do this because you're stupid. Odie reminds me of you females. You females treat your vagina like a puppy. You're so willing to please. You actually believe that if you don't do these services for guys, that we'll leave. When it's the total opposite. You've done all this for us, and now we can leave. We're done with you. You're just like Odie. You're ran through. You're dumb. Okay? You're flea bag. You need to have a talk with your vagina. Okay? You owe your vagina an apology. You've been giving it away to all the good-looking guys and making all the nice guys wait. You made all the nice guys have to sit there and tolerate your stupid bullshit, your freaking, I didn't mean to cuss. I'm trying to be safe. But your negativity and everything like that. Trying to go ahead and just get closer to you, but no. Odie doesn't want to play with you. No. Odie wants to play with that guy, Chad, Tyrone. Odie wants that. And it puzzles me how you do that. Now, here's what I do notice. The insulting factor that I do see that is so easily visible. When a woman meets a guy and she goes to bed with him, that is the ultimate compliment. That is an absolute compliment to want to go to bed with a guy. And just by meeting him for the first night, she says, oh my God, I've got to drop my panties for you. You are so hot. What's your name? Chad? Your middle name's Tyrone? Oh, jackpot. Chad Tyrone Thompson. So anyway, it's that way. But I actually find it insulting when a woman, when I go on a date and the chick's like, I really love your mind. You're highly intelligent. You speak properly. You have all this wisdom. You make me laugh. You make me smile. I'm absolutely comfortable with you. I think tonight's the night. Freaking insulting. I had to do all this. Now, let me tell you something, ladies. Don't you find it, ladies, insulting? The ones that have been dishing it to every guy, and now you're like 30, and guys want to pipe you down. That's all they want to do. Now you're 30 and used up and ran through, and you're not as your tongue's not as loud as it was. Your panting isn't as loud as it was when you were a young Odie. Instead of, you're like, you're exhausted. But anyway, when you're 30 and a guy wants to bang you, you find that insulting. You hate that. Damn. All he wants to do is hit. All he wants to do is smash. All he wants to do is get it in. Yes, that's all we want to do. You're 30. That's all we want to do. You're 31. You're 32. How many kids? No. That's all I want to do. It's an absolute compliment, an absolute beautiful compliment when a man wants to marry you. When he gets down on one knee, he takes you by the hand and says, please marry me. That is the ultimate compliment. So let's get this straight. If he wants to bang you, it's an insult. But if he wants to marry you, that is a beautiful compliment. For men, it's different. See, when a woman wants to bang me on the first night, and that's happened several times. I'm not some ugly bastard. So when a woman wants to bang me on the first night, I'm talking about the first night, our first date, and a woman bangs me, I feel beautiful. I feel like that woman. Like I feel pretty. Oh, so pretty. No, but I feel good. Because this woman saw something in me and banged me. And I keep her as a friend for life. It's a beautiful thing. But when a woman says to me, oh my God, it's been such and such X amount of time, and I feel like we could go to the next step, I find you irresistible. I've actually had women say, you're really not my type. I have to kind of lure myself into their underwear and pull them down. And it's just a thing that I do, but I always tell them, I want you to pull them down. I always tell the woman, pull them down. That way it makes sure they're pulling them down, not me. And they pull them down, and I handle my business, and we do our thing. Those are the much harder ones. Those are the ones that are hard to get to. I'm not bringing this intellect to some fat chick, that's 22. I'm bringing it to the hot chick that's 22, 21 years old. I'm keeping my, when I see a fat chick, it's like, oh yeah, it's over there. Oh yeah, I've seen that movie. I'm not giving her my spiel. Hell no, you're fat. But the same thing applies with old women. I'm not doing it. So there's the insult there. And what happens is that when you, let's say you're a young hottie, 24 years old, and I'm on a date, you treat it like Garfield. You're not being Odie. But you do understand that there's a lot of times when the boys got a chance to play with stupid ass Odie. And I don't know if you regret it or not, but you do understand that Odie is really pissed off at you. If I was your vagina, I would be pissed off at you. I'm talking about angry at you. The hell did you put me through? All this sex, all this just being exposed, ass up in the air, getting rammed for what? I can't find a good man. Where are they? I'm exhausted. Please, where is he already? Like the episode of Sex and the City when Carrie, I believe, said that to her two friends. And she says, I'm exhausted. Where is he already? Where is he already? So anyway, when that happens, it gets frustrating. You're supposed to treat it like Garfield. It's supposed to have the exact character of Garfield. As a matter of fact, you know how blacks make up the words, black men made up the word thought, hoe, skank. You know what I'm saying? Those words? Yeah. Men made up the word, white men or America made the word bitch and pussy. So I want you to know one thing. That when it comes to Garfield and Odie, the one thing you have to understand is, why do you think we call it pussy? Because it's supposed to be Garfield, not Odie. That's it. It's supposed to be yours to hold, and you're supposed to be mean to everybody equally. But when you're nice to the Chads and Tyrones and we call you out on it, oh, bet. You weren't always Garfield. You were Odie. You treated it like a puppy when you were supposed to treat it like a pussy. And that's your fuck up. This doesn't make sense to get American. That's my rant. Happy Saturday.